Hi, this is Dr. Angus Pike from What Actually Works. Over the last 15 years, our wellbeing centre has dealt with literally thousands of clients who've presented with back pain in some form or another. Now, research tells us that 80% of us at some stage are going to be affected by back pain. And although there are many factors that contribute to back pain, a deconditioned spine and a weak core play a large role. So what do I mean by a weak core? Well, the core muscles align the spine, the ribs, the pelvis of a person, and they add strength to your spine whether you be sitting, lifting, or being active. Now, given that I'm a fan of prevention rather than cure, in this healthcast, I'm going to talk to you about 3 variations of a simple exercise called the plank, a beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Now, the plank is a simple and wonderfully effective exercise to begin to strengthen the major muscles that support the lower back. So let's get started with the beginner position first. So start on all fours as you are now, and we're going to move forwards into a beginner position. So what we're going to watch for here is we want to stay with what we call a neutral spine. So in a neutral spine, we're nice and straight through the hips, right the way in between the shoulders and up to the back of the head. Important that we keep the navel or the belly button drawn back towards the spine, and don't forget to keep breathing. Amazing how many of my clients forget to breathe during this exercise. So once you can hold that position for 30 seconds without wobbling, then let's move into position 2, the intermediate. Again, notice how we're nice and straight through the spine there as well, continuing to breathe, and again keep that navel or the belly button drawn back towards the spine. And finally, the advanced position that we're into. So when we can hold position 2, the intermediate, for 30 seconds, we move into this position here. So important that we watch for the wobbling. Keep nice and still. Again, the back is nice and flat, the head is up, remembering to breathe. And then finally, after we've managed 30 seconds of this, it's always a great idea to have a stretch afterwards. And this is a really great stretch to keep that whole spine moving. So it's a cat stretch. So you notice here that what we're doing, looking right down towards the navel there and arching the middle back up towards the ceiling. So hold that position for at least 5 seconds and then reverse that back. So looking up towards the ceiling with the head now, let the stomach drop and let that bottom stick out as well. Back into the first position. Keep that spine moving. Movement of that spine is life. When that spine stiffens up from there, we literally shut the power off to the body. So keep that spine moving from there too. So run through that 3 times. So the aim is work your way right up to that advanced position where you can do 3 sets, so 3 lots of 30 seconds from there. But don't move from the beginner to the intermediate until you can hold nice and comfortably in that 30 seconds without any wobbles. So you've been listening to Dr. Angus Pike from What Actually Works. This healthcast was created for people wanting proven and simple strategies to live a healthier, happier, and more productive life. You can visit us on the web at whatactuallyworks.com.au, or you can become a fan and leave a comment at our facebook.com/whatactuallyworks.